All right, everyone. This is Trader C Brown here. Behind the camera, I want to share with you today two trades that I'm looking for this week, week 16. GDP USD and Euro USD will be the pairs I'm going to be looking at today. And also, um, there are other pairs that will be trading this coming week 16. So you have to be in the trading lab to be able to participate in those pairs. As you can see, I have already selected the pairs out for the week. So I'm going to be looking at trading them also alongside with GDP USD. So the link to join the trading lab is in the description of this video. So the trading lab, you will find where we have the daily analysis on the website. You'll find daily analysis. Click on that, and then you'll be able to join us. So you get the daily analysis that we're looking at, trade setup that we're looking at every week. So now this is Euro USD. Let me start with Euro USD. On Euro USD, we are looking very bearish. We can see that the market has broken several structure. Okay, we have the market pushing low in the market structure. We can see that very clear that we have a break here. Let me just annotate. We have a break of structure here. Uh, Here we have a break of structure. So the market took the previous low, and then here we have a very strong break of structure. So we can see that the market is trending down. So we need a continuation. So if the market start pulling back, then we will be able to get that pullback at that level to sell from there. But meanwhile, let me um, show you what I'm looking at on the weekly. Now, if you go to the weekly time frame, you notice a break of structure of the previous low, and then we have this other block being mitigated before, and then price broke before it, so below it. So that will be a structural level for us. So we can see that we have a structural level at that point. So we can have a structure here, which is reasonable. Okay. And also price broke below. We can have another structure here, which is also reasonable. Now, two things is involved. Now, remember, this is not this is not a line. This is a zone. I'm looking at price reacting at the zone. So this is a structure zone. If I turn the line chart on, you will see what I mean. You see that price came up and then zigzag there and went up, came back, tested back on that break and then went up, came back down, retested the second time, went up, and then broke it third time. And now we are expecting a pullback into any of those regions. Now, when I mean any of these regions, I'm talking about price pulling back into, just a minute, let me get my annotation right. So price pulling back into this area and then dropping. So that's what we're anticipating for. So if it does pull back into that area and drop, then we'll be looking for more sales. But if it doesn't pull back and keep dropping, then we'll be anticipating that price will break this low right here. We should be anticipating price breaking that low. So this is the area of interest, okay, that will be trading towards this week 16. So now let me go back to a lower time frame to help you get it. Let's go to the 4 hour. Now on the 4 hour time frame, we can see that the market has broken several structures. You can see that. So we have, this is purely a downtrend. So what I'm expecting is that either price, if we adjust this in a bit, you will notice I'm expecting price to pull into this level and drop, or pull a little bit up here and drop. So we'll continue to target this level as opportunity for TP. Now, let me give you an idea of what I mean. So here we have a short which we're trying to pull back into the zone, or probably, depending on price action, reject at that level. We'll be targeting this low, and that's 180 pips in a week. That's a good trade. If you get 180 pips in a week, that's a good trade, bro. And it could be from there, or it could be from here that price will drop. So this is where I want you to focus on. So we're looking at this possible opportunity. Price could pull back into this zone, reject and sell, or price could pull back into that upper zone and reject and sell. So whichever of these key areas, we're expecting that pullback to come in and then take a sell. So this is a um, clear structure that we're looking at to sell from. So if you look at this, we have this low was taken out, and that is strong follow through to the downside. Follow through to the downside. So we have a follow through, and then all we need in this range, let me give you the gang box range. All we need in this range right here is, you see how price align into that structure. So we expect price to come back and pull back into this equilibrium, or probably a little bit up, and then that will not trigger this setup here, and then we sell. If you reject here, watch out. Price may reject here a little bit. Don't just jump in. You must expect price action. You must have your entry criteria and the time frame that you use for entry. It could be 15 minutes, it could be 5 minutes, but ensure that you have your entry confirmations before you get in. That's what price action, candlestick pattern, whatever you're using. Okay, you have to know that there's a confirmation before you get in. Don't just jump in because it rejects at just once. So ensure that there are multiple reactions to that level, that price is failing to break that high, and then you can take an entry. My student know exactly what to do. We're looking for under 15 minutes. When we get to the 15-minute time frame, we're looking for something. We want to see that it happens. Most of the time, we don't even trade at this equilibrium at all. We look for price to push even a little bit higher, which I'm expecting price may push a little bit higher because of this rejection candle. So this rejection candle here might push price even higher for that purpose. So that is for Euro USD, and this is uh, my look on it. I'm going to be looking for more sales. So let's take GU. Let's go to GU and see what is going on GU on the weekly. Now GU is looking almost the same. Let me just remove the drawing there. GU is looking the same. As you can see, there's a breakout structure. This is a weekly candle, and this is a strong bearish weekly candle, so we're going to expect more to the downside. But the only thing is we have several structures to pay attention to. We have a structure here. Okay, we have a structure here that we need to pay attention to as well on the weekly. And also we have a structure here that we need to pay attention to as well. So this is very interesting because even the structure was a breakup off. So although if you turn the line chart on, you can see it. That's what I mean. So that structure there is also very interesting to know that there is a structure here too. And also then we can have a low. But nevertheless, looking at that structure, we can tell the price already break down with one a pullback. And also this is another low that we are expecting price to get to, this structure low here, which is price action low at this level. So we're expecting price to get there. So now let's go back to the daily and look at what the market is doing. You can see there's a push out of that range that we have for several months. The market has broken low, taking our liquidity, broken low, and then we expect price to climb, to drop even lower. So beautifully, we can actually invent a trend line here. We can put a trend line here. All right, just to maintain that trend and see that we're still on the weekly, on a daily. So now on the 4 hour, what we need to look at is price pulling back up or what. So you can see that there's a structure here, very nice, nicely pushed structure. If you expand the candles, you see nicely pushed structures here, broke this low. So we can anticipate that price may pull back into this area and then sell. That is obviously looking at it. We're looking at it, obviously that can happen. But we also have here follow through to the downside. So what that means is that we will put our gun box in a minute. We'll put our gun box there. We'll have something of this nature. So you can see price, the equilibrium, giving us expectation. But we anticipate that price will take our liquidity. So for that reason, I would be expecting price to push a little bit high towards this region by tapping into this order block, and then we might look for sell at that region. So the market is still going to sell, but the question is, should you buy? That's the question. Should you buy this market? Well, if you're a scalper, you can scalp it. But if you want to trade normally, I will expect you to just wait for price to push up and then trade with the trend. So this is what I'm looking at on GU at the moment. Euro look more of a good setup than GU, but GU is still gonna drop just like Euro is dropping. So I'm expecting a short at this range where you have this liquidity here. So I'm expecting a um short from that level, and then I'll target this low. Of course, my stop loss is going to be around there. That's about 155 pips for a week. That's not a bad business. That is a good trade. So I'm anticipating price to actually pull back into this zone for liquidity, and then that will give me a good price to sell. So this is what I'm looking at. Remember, price can still drop all the way down to this low because that's another structure there. But we'll just keep riding the trend to the downside. As long as price keep giving us that zigzag trend to the downside, we just keep riding it down until we hit TP. So that's what I'm looking at this week on this two pair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. And also, if you are interested in learning how to trade, I will encourage you to join us in our trading lab. The link is in the description of this video. And also, you can take our course for free. I mean, there are free courses on our website. And also, those who want to learn our trading strategy that we use currently, the Fractal S and the ICI's trading strategy, you need to get the course. The course is there. It's very cheap. It's less than $100, just like 99 pounds, and you'll be able to get the full course for yourself. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, ride on with the peeps, guys. Enjoy. Bye for now.